All right, good morning, guys. How y'all doing today? We're out here for another one. We're gonna do Sunday Steel again. So the last couple months of Sunday Steel have been absolutely incredible. Just a ton of not just cars, but really good cars. They've been filling up all the extra lots. There's just been, I don't know. It's better than it was ever last year. So I guess except for December, because December was crazy too. So December, January, February. So we're gonna do it one more time, and I figure we'll keep doing it until we get to that point where it's, you know, nobody comes out or whatever. But I just don't see that happening. Right now it's absolutely crazy with the amount of cars that come out. They're always just insane. You know, they bring race cars, they bring, you know, one-offs or, you know, classics or something. And that's one of the great things about this meet is that, you know, once a month meet, everybody loves to come out and they bring out special cars. So it's really cool. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you haven't seen my other ones, like I said, I've been here the last couple months and been doing this. So we're going to get at it. Got up here super early, tried to, you know, I like to get rolling and everything else for you guys. So I needed a little help this morning. So we're going to get started. Oh, man. And all right, let's get at it and have a fun one. Thanks. A cars and coffee meet.
Cars and coffee?
Yeah, so they fill the top lot first, and then they kind of overflow down, and it'll be another hour or two, and everybody just hangs out. It is. Once a month. All right, guys, and with that, we're gonna get started. So I'm gonna start making my way back up into the main lot. You see everybody's lined up coming in. We'll probably be pretty close to a full upper lot, which, I mean, it was rainy, it was overcast, it was, you know, not that perfect SoCal weather that everybody's looking for. So I'm gonna head up into the main lot. We're gonna walk around, show you guys what we got going on today, and we'll keep having fun. All right, let's get at it. All right, guys, so let's get started. We're gonna start back here in the back. They're still filling in, and we actually ended up a whole lot better than I thought we would today, considering the weather and the rain and everything else. Let me see if we can get rid of a little of that's the wrong way. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. So we're gonna head down through, nice big 5 Series, get the FD on some emotions, get the mismatch all the way through, so they'll get that project settled and throw some paint on it, and it'll look like a brand new car. And then next to it, of course, you got the R34. I think it's an M-Spec NER, if I remember correctly, and that, you know, it. What do you guys think? Do you think that the Millennium Jade Green is the like epitome of the color, or is that like the Bayside Blue? Because really, every time I think of an R34, I think of it in Bayside Blue first, but the Millennium Jade Green, I think, is maybe the Bayside Blue is like the basic version of an R34, and, you know, that Millennium Jade Green is like, you know, the top. I don't know, maybe. You guys comment, which one, which color? And then, of course, there's black and everything. I don't know. They look good in all the colors. So we got our EK9, which is flawless. We're waiting for that hood to be open at one of these meets and all the good stuff to be underneath that. Then we have the Bach Mono here, which, again, is amazing that he drove it in this weather and everything else. This thing is an absolute incredible car. You know, as the guy's saying on his thing, you know, 1,200 pounds, 300 horse, like that car is a rocket, an absolute rocket. Really nice full Mugen FK8 coming in. He's parking up next to a really clean FL5, and then as you can see, we're still parking some cars. Mazda Speed 3. and we'll kind of do like we normally do for Sunday Steel. We'll just kind of walk through, see the crowds are starting to pick up a little bit, and all the cars are getting in here. More, oh, Lotus is cool. We're seeing more and more GTRs. The 33, I'm really feeling the 33s. I didn't like them at first. You know, not that I hated them. I just, style-wise, I like the 32s better. That's why I've got one. But the 33s have really been growing on me. And as I say it, another one comes in. Let me whip you guys over here. Really clean S2K. Over fenders in the rear, wide fronts, Voltex wing. Next to another race prepped FRS running the Avant GTs, Voltex wing, the whole spiel. Really, really clean. And before they move, got a couple RSXs, DC5s here. Big front mount on that one. Nice clean Type S here. Somebody with their alarm going off. My Ferrari guy will have to tell me which 345, 456, 678. I don't know. Actually looks pretty cool in the convertible. So that one's I'm gonna get it right this time. That one's a 355, a 355 Spider. That one I should actually get right. Good morning, sir. Let's head down this way, see what else we can see. A handful of Porsches. Give that Mustang plenty of room, so I don't end up as a casualty out here. Just kidding to the Mustang driver, but not really. So we got our 8.6s down this way. Nice little clean Porsche. Somebody leaving a little card on the door. The white on white with the white TEs looks great. I don't know. The white on white cars have been getting me. Let's head up this row, see what we can see. See more and more M2s. So the new M2 in blue, the new M2 in blue. Maybe that baby blue, sky blue is the first one they shipped, because I've been seeing that color a lot. Full titanium, on air, on TEs. It's actually really clean. Run down our little BMW row. So the orange, which you guys can comment on the specific paint code for that, is a 1M. That's one you don't get to see all the time. I mean, there's a couple in the area. I've seen this one specifically, but you know, they're definitely a limited run special edition BMW. Nice little EG on some Koses. Little beat up, driven. Oh, look what I found, guys. I found y'all a Prelude. How you guys like that? Some RPFO 1s. Suspension's a little high on it, but I'm not judging. Got some more of our 8.6 boys. He's still running this thing. Look how static. Can you guys believe he drives that static like that every day? I don't know how, because I know what roads he has to drive on to get that car going. But that's my nephew's car. Little Stagia RS.
I know, the Stagia. That's cool.
That one's pretty cool.
So
Let's see what else we got. Bunch of 8.6s today. I had a bunch come out. That's cool. Let's run down this row. Got a 32. Trying not to get in everybody's way. Still running the duals. Got the little Apex intakes, upgraded hoses, oil filter relocation, still running ABS. The tops look like Olin's. I wonder if they are. It's good, nice and clean, simple.
I don't want to spend more than $1,000.
Let's see what else we got down this run. This is gonna be, like I said, guys, I was really surprised it's as good because the weather sucks today. You know, I'm not even a hardcore SoCal guy where, you know, I cry when it's overcast. And I'll tell you, today's weather kind of bleh. Get a bigger single, making a little power. Upgraded fuel, everything else. And next to it, still running duals on this one. So they're clean. These are on the stop techs. Looks good. I can't wait to get my 32 running, guys. I just ordered a ton of parts. They should be in soon. So hopefully I can finish up cutting across, guys. Hopefully I can finish up getting that engine together, and we can start doing some track days in it. Just saw a S15 run by. Bunch of WRXs, STIs came in all together today. We were joking, but look, another blue M2. And let me show you guys some of the WRXs, some of the STIs, because I know you guys have been asking in the comments. I really like the bug eye. The bug eyes are really clean. Again, it's not one. I don't know why the bug eyes just don't age as well. They always, every time I see them, they're always all beat up and everything else. There's one of the newer generations on TEs. Dropped, so you know how I feel about that. They always look so much better dropped. I think it could be a little bit more aggressive, but it looks so much better with some wheels and suspension on them. So, okay. So you guys heard me comment. I really don't like this little plastic piece on it. So like, look how much cleaner like body matched looks. So like this body colored and everything else looks so much cleaner than the little like plastic little clip-on things that they did from the factory. So the blue one actually looks really good. I like how they do the light bar up in front, so you can do a little night running, a little toge drives. Let's see, I want to show you guys over here. It's starting to rain pretty good. Got a couple really clean 33s. Look at the size of the dish on these Advan GTs. Let's see if I can get it. Look how deep dish those are. That looks really good. At first it looks black, but it's technically purple, so I don't know if that'll come up on the camera or not. So you got purple and then black, and then you got this one on more flat TEs. And then coming down through another STI, really clean Supra. And then the R32, which this is like a throwback to the the 90s era here, with the wheels. It's not overly dumped. It's just really clean. Everybody's starting to run for their cars. It's raining pretty solid now, so I'll see what I can do to walk you guys through before everybody starts to get out of here. Look, full commitment here on the vet. No roof, everything else. It's kind of funny. He's got a big smile on his face, even though it's raining on him solid. That's kind of funny. But I mean, when you enjoy your car, you enjoy your car. It doesn't really matter You know, you got the RX-7, nice little FD. You got the Evo next to it. Again, white on white, the big fogs, the 90s style with the big fogs you can't beat. It's super clean. You've got oh, I gotta put my hoodie up. Wide body, aired out, on some super deep dish TEs with some crazy aero here on the Supra, next to an ACR Viper, which is next to a really clean Supra. Which, as if they walk away from it, I'll show you guys the Supra too. But let's see if we can do the last couple rows. I'm sure people will start getting out of here because the weather just turned to worse. But let me try to run you guys up and down the last couple. Got a handful of all the Porsches that came out. The pink one's cool because they came in and they actually had headphones on, like earmuffs, because it's so loud. So one, the exhaust was loud, but then he's got race pads on it, or full race brakes, and they were just, every time he'd hit the brakes, it was just squealing like crazy. Nice little NSX on some BBSs. Really simple. I like the mix of, you know, like race prepped or like street, where the street ones are just real simple. Stock body, you know, has suspension, has a clean set of wheels, and it's done. Like, I like when they're not overdone and they're just kept simple, you know, and they're not trying to be anything more than than their purpose. If you're daily driving them, weekend driving them, and you're not like taking them to the track and everything else, no reason to have it looking track prepped and have all the extra aero and everything else. Just drive it. Had a bunch of 400, the new Z's, which was cool because, like I've been saying, they don't get as much support as I would have thought they would have, because they are a good car. But I'm really surprised they're just not more popular. So it looks like he's still wrapping this, the dark green. The green I saw a little earlier before it was raining, and it looked really good.
No, it's not.
370Z on some VS's. That one is female driven. I saw her come in with that. Let's see what else we got down the line, guys.
A lot of work. It's a lot of work.
All right, so let's make this. Still got a couple rows to go. I'm surprised there's many people still hanging out, but they won't last long in this weather. Let's cut down this row. I'll show you guys.
Such a sick clip. It's like
It's the NSX that we saw last month. I like the two-tone, the white with the black. Has a little NSXR feel to it. On BBS's, again, not overdone, just really clean. M2 comp next to that. Another 33. See, I keep telling you guys, there's a bunch of 33s coming out now. You got the front end conversion on an Integra. Let's see, we've got another 32 over here. This is, so like the last couple weekends I've been coming out, there's been like non-stop GTRs, like just non-stop. Everywhere I go, there's, you know, a half dozen or more, which I kind of like, and then I kind of don't, because I'm not getting to drive mine. It's pretty cool. Little limo Mercedes, which it's funny, just the random stuff that you get to see when you come out to the meets here in California. I really do enjoy SoCal for that reason. like, you know, I lived on the East Coast for a while, and, you know, would do the same thing. We'd go out on the weekends, go to the car shows, go to the track. A lot more drag racing on the East Coast, but not, you know, that they would hold the meets and everything and do drag racing more. It was, I don't know, drag racing seemed more popular than it does on the West Coast, even though when I was on the East Coast I would see a bunch of stuff about drag racing out here on the West Coast. But it seems to, I don't know, now that I'm out here, the whole drag racing side of things doesn't seem as popular. Maybe I'm just not in that crowd, and so I don't get to see it as much. I really like the Alpina BMW. I see this one a ton of times, but I still wanted to stop and show you guys just in case you guys hadn't seen it. Really clean addition. Let's see what else we got down this way. You got the SLR, I want to say, Mercedes. Maybe not, because the doors open up regular, but wide-bodied, full aero, like really. I mean, that's pretty cool that they bring out something like that. I can't skip the little NA. I can't skip the Miatas anymore. Now they got a Project Miata. I can't skip the Miatas anymore. I like the little half pop-ups. I really do. I know everybody likes the little winky, you know, say hi pop-ups, but I like them. I like the little half pops. I don't know. I just like them cleaner. I don't know. Is that a bad thing for the MR2s? Should the MR2s always be the, you know, super happy headlights that pop up and go at different times and all of that? A couple Astons. The green's good. I really like the green. I like the green, the darker, like forest green on the Porsche too. The GT2 RS. That's a runner there. So what do you guys think? If you had the driver's car that you wanted, would you take a GT3 RS or would you take a GT2 RS? Because for me, it's hey, look, another M2. For me, it's definitely the GT2 RS. But, you know, I don't know. I think I like the fact that in the GT2 RS, the car starts to push the limit on more power than handling, and the GT3 basically will give you all the handling you need and doesn't really overpower the grip that the car has. For the GT3, it's really executed well. Like the grip to power ratio is like right what you want for going to the track, and it's definitely a fun car. For me, I like that GT2 RS just because you have the extra power, and you know, extra power is fun. Little MB. After working on mine and working on the soft top and everything else, I have to say I do appreciate that hard top. I have to figure out if I'm gonna do a hard top for the Miata. So coming down through, nice little IS. It's actually really clean. On some Graham lights, purple. That looks good. Oh, next to the wagon. Little sports wagons are great. And then another person fully committed to coming out and doing their thing. The guy came out with the Bugatti again. I mean, that's full commitment for today. All right, and nice big body 7 Series, big 740. All right, so we'll take a look. We're gonna go down, take a look down at the next lot down. I'm guessing with all the rain and everything else, we're probably only gonna fill up this top lot and probably be done. But I'll go down, I'll take a look at the other lot, see what we got down there, see if we get lucky with any cars. But this is going to be another really good Sunday Steel. Look, I had to put the hood up. I had to put the hood up. That's it's one of those days. But yeah, so I'm gonna head down. I'm gonna go down into the lower lot. If I happen to see anything down there, I'll show you guys. Puppy's excited. But for a really crummy day out where it's now raining and everything else, it's actually been really good. I'll see how this lens does. See, because I've got a ton of rain on the lens now, so hopefully you guys can still see everything. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get prepped and head to the next one, and hopefully this weather breaks and the next one will be really solid too. So I'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out to the end. I guess that's it for today. Nice fun rainy day out here at Sunday Steel. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me get out of the way before the Lexus runs me over, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Thanks. All right, guys, so that was Sunday Steel. Man, the clouds came over, it just opened up and started to just rain on everybody. So that was pretty much the end of that. I hung out for a little bit, tried to walk through a little bit, but pretty much it got to raining hard enough that it was just time for everybody to go home. So I'm gonna head over to the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I was saying, I was really surprised that as many people came out, just due to the weather and everything else. So it turned out again to be another great event. You guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to keep going back, or if you want me to skip and do something different next month. Because I mean, what I've been finding is every month I go out, new cars are coming out, so it's like a whole new meet all over again. And you know, as you guys can tell, I really enjoy it. It's a great space, and there's a ton of good cars. So I think I'll probably keep going out, but if you guys don't want me to, or if you guys want me to skip it and do something different, just drop the comments, and you know, I'll go and find something else on that first Sunday of every month that Sunday Steel does their thing. So again, I really enjoyed it. Came out great considering the weather we were having and everything else, and ended up being another great event. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna head over to the next one. I'll see you guys there, and thanks for hanging out to the end. All right, thanks.